In the early 19th century, the United States was rapidly expanding westward. This expansion put enormous pressure on the lands of Native American tribes, particularly in the southeastern United States. One of the most tragic episodes of this period was the forced relocation of the Cherokee Nation, known as the Trail of Tears. The Cherokee Nation had long inhabited vast areas of Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and North Carolina. By the 1820s, the Cherokee had adopted many aspects of European American culture, including a written constitution and a system of government modeled after the United States. They built schools, churches, and towns, striving to coexist with American settlers. However, the discovery of gold on Cherokee land in Georgia in 1828 intensified the desire of American settlers to seize this territory. President Andrew Jackson, a staunch advocate of westward expansion, supported the removal of Native Americans to make way for settlers. In 1830, he signed the Indian Removal Act, authorizing the relocation of Native American tribes to lands west of the Mississippi River. Despite their efforts to adapt and integrate, the Cherokee faced mounting pressure to leave their ancestral lands. They took their case to the Supreme Court in Worcester v. Georgia, which ruled in favor of the Cherokee, affirming their right to self-governance and their territorial rights. However, President Jackson refused to enforce the court's decision, famously defying the ruling with the words, "John Marshall has made his decision, now let him enforce it." In 1835, a small faction of the Cherokee, without the consent of the Cherokee National Council, signed the Treaty of New Echota. This treaty ceded all Cherokee land east of the Mississippi River to the United States in exchange for land in present-day Oklahoma and financial compensation. Despite the treaty's lack of legitimacy, the U.S. government used it as justification to force the Cherokee from their homes. In 1838, under the command of General Winfield Scott, U.S. troops began the forced removal of the Cherokee. Approximately 16,000 Cherokee were rounded up and held in camps under harsh conditions. They were then marched over 1,000 miles to their new territory. The journey, conducted in the dead of winter, was marked by disease, starvation, and exposure. Over 4,000 Cherokee perished along the way, leading the journey to be remembered as the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears stands as a somber chapter in American history, a poignant reminder of the injustices faced by Native American communities. It is a story of profound loss and resilience, highlighting the enduring spirit of the Cherokee people. Despite the immense suffering and betrayal, the Cherokee Nation survived and rebuilt, continuing to preserve their cultural heritage and identity. This episode underscores the importance of acknowledging and learning from history, ensuring that such injustices are not repeated.